y'all, I'm cooking supper and I've got mine started and it's got just about 3 minutes left. So I'm going to show you how to quickly make some freezer meals for chicken, for barbecue chicken, which is what we're having tonight. I'm having mine with potatoes, and I'll show you and share the recipe of what I did with mine. So I'm making these. I bought a big pack of chicken thighs this weekend, and I split them up today in freezer bags, and I've got 4 nice chicken thighs in here. And I'm going to make this into a barbecue chicken freezer meal. So you can cook any side with it you want to. You can grill it outdoors. You can grill it on your stovetop. You can bake it in the oven, crock pot. I'm doing mine tonight in the Rockcrok in the microwave. So all you have to do for this one, and I've got everything out so it'll be quick and easy. I'm adding 1/4 cup of brown sugar. So I'm just going to put that in the bag. I've got 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. I don't think it has to be white vinegar, but that's what I use. I'm going to use tonight, because one of my daughters is getting this and she loves, other than Mama's barbecue sauce, she likes our Kansas City barbecue sauce. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of this. It smells delicious. There's 1, I say this all the time, but 1 capful is 1 tablespoon. There's 2 lines in your lid. The bottom line is a teaspoon. The top line is a tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons of the Kansas City barbecue seasoning. It smells so good. Now the last thing that I need in here is ketchup. So I'm going to show you how I fill my measure-all cup with ketchup without having to get it all over your hands and get every last drop into your recipe. So this is 1 cup that I'm using. Ta-da! My hands are clean so far. Now that I said that, I'll probably make a mess. So with the measure-all cup, with the solid ingredients, you just push that down. I'm going to scrape off the ones. You got just about all of it off anyway. I love this tool. 2 of my favorite tools, the scoop and spread and the measure-all cup. Y'all see? And I do get a lot of questions if it's hard to push or hard to put together, but just give it a good firm pop and it'll go right down. And then I take them apart, obviously, for cleaning purposes. This end is for the liquid. So that is it. That is all that goes in here. So it's really, really easy when you're buying your chicken in bulk anyway to just go ahead and put you how many pieces you want. I got some ketchup on my finger, I told you. Just because I said that I would probably get some on there. So I like to go ahead and do different seasonings in them. And sometimes I just freeze them plain. But I'm going to go ahead and halfway close this bag, and then I'm going to knead the bag. And I know it's noisy and aggravating. I did one last night and y'all had to listen to that one too. But it's going to marinate in all of this good barbecue sauce until it's time to cook it. See that? And again, I will finish doing that off camera, but then, let's seal that back up. I lay them flat because they're easier to store in the freezer on top of each other flat. And I also lay them flat because they thaw out quicker. And I'm repeating myself if you watch me often, but for those who don't watch me often, you know. Because if your chicken is all in a blob at the bottom, it's not going to thaw as quickly as it will if you've got it laying flat. Okay, barbecue chicken ready to go. Last minute on the grill or in any way, shape, or form you want to cook it. Let me move some of all this out of the way, and I'll show you what I did with mine tonight because it is ready. Okay, she is good and hot. So what I'm serving my barbecue chicken with tonight is potatoes. Shut my microwave so y'all have to see that door flopping behind me. So I've got potatoes I put in here. I peeled them and I cut them up and just put salt and pepper and a little bit of the barbecue sauce. I had already made some for ours. A little bit of barbecue sauce on the potatoes. No water, no liquid at all. And then I put the chicken. I'm gonna tilt y'all down so you can see this really good. I put the potatoes in the microwave for just 10 minutes with the lid on. And then after 10 minutes, I took it out. And these are 4 chicken thighs. And I've kind of got them split open. So I put some mayonnaise and barbecue sauce and mixed it together in a cup. Put that mayonnaise on top of that chicken. Then I shredded some Parmesan cheese and sprinkled it on top. You can see that barbecue that my chicken had been marinated in today. And you can see all that barbecue sauce down there in those potatoes too. Okay, so after I put the chicken on top, I put it back in the microwave for just 8 minutes. This Rockcrok is magic, as well as the micro cooker, and it is hot. It's made of clay, and it's heavy, but it's not as heavy as cast iron heavy. It just has amazing heat retention, cooks fast, and this will stay warm with the lid on probably for about an hour if you're not ready to eat. But we're just about ready to eat and dig in, but I'm gonna let it sit a little bit longer until my husband comes home. But I hope y'all could see when I tilted it down how delicious that looks. And thank you so much for watching, and I will share my Kansas City barbecue recipe in the comments, but again, you can do it any way you want. A lot of times I will put pasta, and I do put liquid with my pasta in the bottom. I use like the wide egg noodles and a little bit of broth or water, and I microwave that for about 10 or 12 minutes, lay my chicken on top. I just love the chicken and the barbecue sauce and the pasta or potatoes. So thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great night. Bye-bye. Just in case when I tilted the camera down, you guys couldn't see, I want to give you a good close-up. Barbecue chicken cooked on the top with the cheese and those delicious potatoes in there. You can see some barbecue sauce down in the bottom where it made the juice from the chicken also. And one freezer meal ready.